This is a paid advertisement for BetterHelp. If you've read my book or if you listen to the podcast regularly, you'll know that I'm a huge advocate for therapy. If you haven't read my book yet, I can essentially summarize it in one sentence. Learn how to ask for help before things get too bad. I used to worry that my problems didn't qualify for therapy or I had to reach a certain stage before I could actually ask for help. The reality is, though, everybody has their own version of a big problem and a small problem. And to be honest, I actually believe that all of us could do with some help along the way. BetterHelp makes it easy to find that support. They have over 30,000 therapists worldwide who follow a strict code of conduct and are fully qualified. You don't have to say yes to everything this summer. Find support and therapy. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/roast. That's betterhelp.com/roast. Welcome back to the Weekly Roast. How's it going, guys? How the hell are you? How are your... That's high-pitched. How are your hearts? And of course, how are your heads? Guys, Michael.
Mark.
How are we?
Very well. How are you?
I'm very good.
Yeah?
The latest grift by influencers.
Oh?
I've noticed.
What is it?
So, just before we start today's show, I think we need to introduce a new segment.
Okay.
We just don't have enough new segments. If there's one thing that this podcast needs, it's more convoluted strands away from the main episode. Nevertheless, the latest thing that the biggest spoofer that you follow on Instagram, influencer, wellness coach, spoofer, retreat doer, whatever, it's a trend, obviously.
Right.
So they post a video of themselves in an empty room and they say that they were going to have an event that night and nobody showed up. And there's the little saddie music on beneath it. And then they say, with the ChatGPT status, I wasn't going to share this. I was humiliated. I was thinking, but then I thought, no, that's power. That's honesty. That's openness. Failure's acceptable. And then, would you believe, everybody comments underneath saying, well, when's the next event so we can support you? And then they do it and they sell their tickets.
They sell out.
Just so people are aware.
Yeah.
I think we should do something called like grifters or something around because these trends that influencers use for their hikes, their ceremonies, their classes, their spoof, whatever. I just think we should do more calling out of it.
I agree. Yeah,
so that's the latest grift, my friends. If you see somebody with the saddie music and the fake, nobody showed up, it's not true. It's all fake. It didn't happen to the same biggest wankers that you follow. You shouldn't follow them. Nevertheless,
the same biggest wankers.
Nevertheless,
right.
It's Monday morning.
It is indeed.
It's actually Wednesday for the. Nevertheless, how was your weekend? No, right there. Nevertheless, how's your weekend?
Lovely, nice and chill. Yeah, kind of. Sorry.
No, that's nail biting stuff. My wife. No, my poor wife. That's the crescendo of Amanda Knox. And next week we've got it's grand, pretty chilled. Used the hose. Went on Amazon for a while, looked at my missus's Pinterest from the wet. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, brilliant.
Amanda Knox wash up.
I'm still kind of getting over it, yeah. How are you feeling?
It was amazing. Loved it. I think she's a pioneer. I think she's a genius. And I think she'll be remembered as such. Anyway, Michael, forget all of that. My wife's had a nervous bloody breakdown.
Oh, what happened?
And not one of the funny ones.
Oh.
Well, do you know what I mean? Not like this.
You can't say that.
No, well, you can, like, do you know what I mean? She hasn't been mooning pensioners or, Anyway, she had a nervous breakdown yesterday.
A not funny one. What happened?
An unfunny one.
Okay.
She's only just stopped crying.
Oh.
In the last 24 hours, I've been through more tissues than the summer that Janet Jackson had the nip slip in the Super Bowl.
Very good. Very good.
My pre-internet memo, remember? Mark, come down. I'm watching the Super Bowl.
I love football.
The only time I ever took an interest in American anything. Well, aside from the rap culture and clothes.
Of course.
Nevertheless.
So what happened to Darren?
So Darren, my beloved wife, went out for a few drinks on Friday.
Right.
Okay. Fair enough.
As she should.
As she bloody should. Look, just because I've been under the influence back in the day, and now I'm under the influencer, doesn't mean that she can't go out and get under the influence. Do you know what I mean? Brilliant. Lads, blokey comedy. My wife went out for a few drinks.
Okay.
Something I encourage.
Yeah.
Please do. It's great for you. It's great for, she needs to do it. She works incredibly hard. She's the best mother in the world. All of the rest. She doesn't get to do it enough.
Brilliant.
She goes out for a few drinks.
Okay.
She had a bit of mom guilt, okay? It happens. First time, I think. Is that her first time as a new mother going out for a few drinks? Probably. Like, that's testament to how little she does these sort of things. Anyway, she goes out. She felt a bit scaredy, but she had a lovely day. Came home. We were all delighted. What a happy family.
Lovely.
I had a Dada Rosie Friday. All of it went great. Woke up the next day. She was a little bit shaky.
Okay.
But I said, don't feel bad. We'll have a lovely Saturday. We'll go out for a walk. I shit you not. We're walking down. This is 100% true, by the way. My wife will verify. We're walking down Auburn Avenue in Castleknock.
Yeah.
And what can only be described as a sort of King Charles-sized rat.
Oh, no.
Out of my peripheral vision, which is always on, I look to my left and I can see the rat on his two legs. I swear to God, like Forrest Gump crossing the Golden Gate. Except for definitely smarter than Forrest.
Okay.
Because I can see there's a vindictive look in his ratty little beady eyes.
Right.
Anyway, he doesn't have the beard either. Just flakes of cheese. Doesn't matter. The rat is running, right?
Yeah.
Mission Impossible style, either from a burning building or it's actually a very Tom Cruise run, the sort of rat run that he's doing. Darren lets out a shriek, like an in-heat fox. Ah! Ah! She erupts into tears. I do the honourable thing and I run across the road just to get a better vantage point.
Oh, brilliant.
I pick Rosie up and I toss Rosie towards the rat as a blocker. No, I don't. The rat, I swear to God, comes running down, okay? He springs off the corner of like some green ivy, uses his tail as a pole vault. Next thing, it's all happening in slow motion.
At this
Somersaulting in the air towards the buggy.
Right.
Darren is shrieking. Rosie's none the wiser. In the air, it's happening in such slow motion that the rat has like one of those old school pilot caps on with the goggles, and he literally lifts up his goggles and gives me a thumbs up. He's got a little pilot jacket with the fur around the collar, and he's like, "I'm going to get your daughter," and I have to literally push the buggy. The rat misses it by mere meters. Mere 6 to 10 meters.
Rosie flying across a multi-lane road.
Absolutely. It ruined Darren's day.
Of course it did.
In terms of the worst possible thing to happen.
That is terrifying.
Yeah. And then we had a choking scare. So just to highlight.
Oh, wow.
Nevertheless,
okay.
Welcome back to the weekly roast, guys. It's astonishing the stuff that we have today.
It's wild.
I'm sort of happy. I'm happy to be back in the madness. I feel like the summer months have been kind to us, but they've also been chaotic. And there's been a lot of toing and froing and episodes last minute and all the rest. I'm just very, very happy to be back in the hot seat and to be mapping out the next few months. This is the roast of chaos in creches. Let's be very clear. This is not anti-creche.
Not at all.
This is not pro-creche. Childcare is arguably the biggest cause of contention and stress for families across the country. All of that is not to be considered today. Basically disregard all of that.
Okay.
We're just having a laugh.
It's a comedy podcast.
Do we start with the winner or do we start with something sloppy?
I'll start with the winner. Give us a good one.
A friend of mine was working in... This is just so outrageous and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Okay.
A friend of mine was working in a creche years ago. And one evening, a dad came in to collect his toddler.
Lovely.
My friend was sitting there and he stood beside her with the child in his arms, asking how the toddler had got on.
Okay.
Very straightforward.
Yeah.
My friend said, "Oh, he was great," and reached up to give what she thought was the toddler's leg a little shake. Only she realised she hadn't grabbed the toddler's leg. She had grabbed the dad's Mickey and gave that a good shake instead. It is just absolutely outrageous.
That didn't happen.
How could she mistake a leg? If people are out here mistaking legs for Mickeys, I'm done. It's over. I've been genetically ruined and betrayed by my maker. If people are literally confusing legs,
yeah, a baby leg,
I'd get away with a Cadbury's finger. Semi-melted. If you've left it in the boot of the car, you've forgotten it. You've done the big shop. Oh. You've gone in with the perishables first, and then you forgot about the last bag. You go out an hour later. There we are.
There we are.
That's Megan's piece.
That is awesome.
Still works though.
Yeah.
Evidently.
Nice.
Nevertheless.
Okay.
So, what is going on? Sorry, so this happened. Completely insane. What's the number one leading question that I get from people?
Go on.
Why is the dad standing there with his willy out in the wind?
Brilliant. Willy in the willows.
Oh, very good.
The wind, the willy just out. Slong with the wind.
Cock.
It's just completely ludicrous.
Well, surely the dad says something, though, pretty instantly.
I love that she gave it a good shake.
Yeah.
Like a vigorous pensioner at a month's mind.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? 10, like, it's at most you could brush it past it.
Absolutely.
You don't.
One movement and then you know.
Also, if she's just mistaking anything spherical for penises, she'd probably end up in a wheelchair after walking through the cucumber section of Super Quinn. Do you know what I mean? She'd be getting done by them all.
Oh, very
That's
good.
the guy.
Okay.
Multi-cucumber
penetration
is the answer
Love it.
to that gag. Yeah, so people then came back to say, why was the dad's penis out? It wasn't out. Because what would be going on with this person? She should be struck off. It would be a car crash that you couldn't turn your eyes away from. If this woman is sitting there at her desk, right, correcting finger painting or I don't know what do they do in Crèche? Yeah, well,
Lego.
It usually starts with but that's if it's Montessori, mate. Anyway, she's sitting there correcting her colour paintings or applying gold stars onto things, and all of a sudden your man comes in with his penis out.
Yeah.
Oh, Damien, is it? Yeah, you're here for... Yeah, come on over. How am I getting... Not too bad, yeah. The summer months, yeah, no, not the same holidays as primary, but look, I know that. I do love it. It is a vocation, yeah. Yeah, not far from here, actually, just around the corner. Yeah, that's why it's so helpless. I know the area, yeah. Why's your cock out? Are we just pretending that this woman isn't aware of a man with his penis out? Of course, his penis is away.
Of course
it is.
Of course it is. It would be a totally different story if it was out.
The police should be rang.
They should.
Do you know what I mean? Gave us a good shake. Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah, blah, 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 bah, 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 bah. No chance. It's just completely preposterous.
Absolutely not a hope.
It happened to a few people, by the way.
No way it did.
It did.
What?
Somebody else came in to say that the same thing had happened to her. But we'll get to that later.
Okay.
I want to keep going.
All right.
You can't, somebody then was like, you need to do a story for every time we accidentally grab penises. That's not this is not a frequently occurring incident.
It's not an institution that's roastable.
And also, by the way, what precedent are we setting if we're then making light of accidentally grabbing people's appendages?
Yeah.
We know how that's worked out on the flip side for centuries. Not well, by the way.
No, not at all.
I remember when I was in Crèche, we had a budgie.
Okay.
He was blue and white.
Lovely.
Michael. He died. He died. A fellow sword, I see. He died, and the Crèche owner put him in tissue paper and a shoebox and brought him in around to show us all so we understood death. It's one of my earliest memories and probably one of the reasons I ended up in therapy.
That is completely and utterly insane.
Definitely conducive to some sort of early childhood psychological collapse.
Yeah.
You don't get to decide when the kids know about death.
No, that's like the origin story of a serial killer.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
They did do that in our school as well, though.
What?
It was with the groundskeeper. Finton. He was 83. They just got loads of rugby boot bags and they formed a massive one.
Oh, nice.
And then filled it with DPs to get rid of the smell and then sort of set him sail River Styx style
lovely.
Into the pool in St. Michael's. And then we called the ambulance a few days later.
Brilliant.
Yeah, to do swimming class in the hot tub. It was a nightmare. Anyway, yes, I don't know about this. I'm all for permanence and for letting kids know when an animal's dead.
Completely.
The most heartbreaking thing, and I don't even want to go there, is that Rosie and Bertie are now developing a relationship.
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay.
It's just, we got
it's
this,
lovely, but
I got a saddle on Etsy.
Right.
Yeah, and you strap Bertie to her back, and when she crawls around the kitchen, maybe that's what that rat was looking for, actually. Okay, on we go.
Okay.
A few years, potential winner, by the way.
Right.
Potential winner. A few years ago, we had a pet hamster in the Crèche.
Right.
I'm not a fan of families with gerbils and hamsters were a particular type of families.
Yeah.
They were nerds.
I feel like it's a trend that's gone.
There's a definite correlation between nerds and hamsters and gerbils. There is a study that could be done about kids who grow up as nerds and having pet gerbils and hamsters.
They moved on to have the chameleons and the lizards.
Lizards is a complete virgin. That's a virgin. That's like a death sentence.
Yeah.
Of if you want to not have intercourse until you're 28, get yourself a reptile.
Yeah.
Get yourself a salamander. Age 13.
I feel like hamster is step
and
one.
call him something like Rocky
Yeah.
or Charles. Bro, no one wants to see your weird sandbox. Your fucking room smells. This is all weird. The lizard doesn't have feelings.
No.
Oh, look, I've taught him how to... No. He doesn't have feelings. You don't have feelings. But we're still going to try and hurt them. Next. Just like, oh, brilliant. You're just championing bullying. Is that it? Is that where we're at? Is that the Mariana Trench of sense where we're residing in?
Back to the hamster.
A few years ago, we had a pet hamster in the creche. We'd gotten one of those balls that you can pop them in and they can roll around the floor in.
Lovely.
Kids love it.
Mm-hmm.
One evening, a dad came in and saw it rolling around and goes, I love those, and gives it a right kick across the floor. Don't know who was more freaked out, the children or him, when he shouts out, oh, fuck, that's real. What did you... Rooney! What did you think it was, brother? Oh, I love those things. What? Footballs? How primal are the workings of your brain? Man sees spherical object, must boot it.
Ping.
Do you know what I mean? Oof, John Smith. It's not an ad for Strongbow. No, remember where you are, not where you came from, Simon.
Very much.
This is a paid advertisement for BetterHelp. Look, summer's here. And I suppose my only problem with the summer is there seems to be an air of, because the weather's good and the evenings are longer, that we should all permanently be in a good mood. I certainly struggle with that pressure, okay? It can actually amplify my feelings of isolation whenever it seems like everybody else is in good form, but I'm actually not. If you feel like you're just surviving the sunshine, building in time for yourself is vital. Therapy helps you set boundaries, like saying no to that third barbecue you don't want to go to. BetterHelp is a leader in this. They've served over 6 million people globally and have a 4.9 out of 5 average rating for live sessions. You don't have to say yes to everything this summer. Find support and therapy. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/roast. That's betterhelp.com/roast. My brother-in-law got a text on the Crèche app. Didn't realise they have apps.
Wow.
That's mad, isn't
It's
it?
unnecessary.
Do you think?
Like,
A child's life?
I didn't say
Unnecessary.
Didn't say that. No part of me said that.
You think you think an app for a crèche is unnecessary, but you did 164 reels the month before. You think
How are you putting
you think an
those
app
two
for a
together?
crèche is unnecessary, yet you had a videographer, a social media person, 2 cameramen, 4 photographers. There are genuinely paparazzo who stalked Lady Di in the weeks before she died that had less camera equipment than that was shoved in Megan's soon-to-be forgotten face, by the way, as you sauntered down the aisle in a lackadaisical manner, forgetting who made you, who built this town,
Fucking
who laid the bricks of the foundation of this life, cement by cement. It is excessive, an app. It feels like a lot. Yeah. You're like, this is
I hate this guy.
We've reached a point where the relationship has become full circle where you're like, Dad, I can bash you. You know that in every movie where it's like, you realize I'm as big as you now, Dad? In every movie. That moment in every movie, whether it's Big Fish or anyway. My brother-in-law got a text on the Crèche app saying Max ate a great lunch today. Turns out Max had stayed home with the temperature that day. Yeah.
I'm lost on that one.
I suppose the insinuation is that they just send out those texts without even checking
shit.
about the welfare of the child. However, because we live in modern Ireland, this is a modern Ireland, and these days there are more Maxes per square metre than fucking Hugo or Matcha or whatever else you bastards are calling your children these days, all right? So I think it's an easy... I'm on the this side of the... Brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm on the team of the Crèche.
Okay.
It's an honest... Hugo, Luca, Max, Leo. Do you know what I mean? That's all the names.
Yeah.
They are all the boys' names.
It's just 5
Luca,
of them.
Hugo, Rocco, Matcha, Luco, Dopa. Do you know what I mean? Just complete slop. If anybody else names their kid Rosie, it's over.
Oh.
Nevertheless, so a friend of mine No, that's the one about the dick again.
Okay.
Here's one for you. This is the part of the roast whenever the sort of intelligentsia of my followers reveal themselves. Don't remember Crèche, but in senior infants broke arm and yard. Got 2 weeks of TV at home. Something tells me not documentaries. Something tells me it wasn't Encarta. It wasn't oral, performances of the encyclopedia that you were watching at home.
Yeah.
It was Cartoon Network.
It was.
As you were force-feeding yourself marshmallow fluff. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah. It was disgusting.
Do you know what I was a fan of?
What?
Angel Delight. And I've actually thought about this.
Delicious.
Can they play? Is that still a thing?
I don't know, but like the little package.
Is there not like a low-cal version they could do of Angel Delight?
But they were like extremely low-cal.
Were they?
Yeah.
Angel Delight.
Business idea.
There you go.
I
actually no, I'm not going into my other business idea. I'm too busy making millions off kids' wear. So. Okay, it's nearly time. Last but not least. Single dad here.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Fair play to him.
Yeah.
Getting involved in comedy. Progressive Irish males.
While parenting.
Good parenting. So, how does he do it? He's got his hands full. Well, evidently he really does.
Okay.
Single dad here. Do I wear shorts to Crèche now if I want a rubby? Brilliant. That's why you're single, Lucas. That's why he left you, Hugo.
We're team mom.
Max. A rubby.
Rubby.
That is just barbaric.
It's disgusting. At a Crèche.
You're a dad. Just don't put Crèche and rubby in the same sentence, please.
No.
Ever.
Don't pick your clothes based on the chance of getting a rubby at a Crèche.
For me, it's more just the use of the vernacular, rubby. Nobody calls them that. That's why you're single, bro.
I have a rubby.
Oh, you're on a date and it's like, so where'd you go up? Yeah, great. Yeah, not too far. Just live in Blanche. Yeah, single father. So, you know yourself, like it's hard now. And ever since the divorce, I've just been trying to get back and like reintegrate and, pick up old friendships that I used to have. But then most of them are married. So, and she's like, oh, wow. Yeah, it's great. He goes to the loo and she texts a friend. She's like, oh, he's really nice. Like, I didn't know how it would feel and like if it was going to be weird because he has a kid, but like I actually really enjoy myself. So yeah, probably going to stay. The friend goes, cool, well, you know where I am if you need me. Yeah. Text me later. Cool. And he comes back from the loo and she's like, yeah, so I suppose are you looking for anything serious? He's like, yeah, I guess I am. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I'm open to anything really. I just don't, at the moment, I'm happy to not label things. Yeah. She's like, oh yeah, great. Let's just see how it goes. Cool. And he goes, anyway, I'm going to go up to the bar. Would you like a cocky tea? Cool. It's over. It's over. Cocky tea. You won't be putting your cock in me. Let's go.
Hiya, Mark. So a gang of us were out in Tramco at Mines a long, long time ago. And a friend of mine was talking to this Irish for ages and she kept saying, oh, he looks really familiar. I think I know him from somewhere. But she was absolutely hammered, so I wasn't paying much attention to her. Anyway, she ended up going home with him. She shagged him up against a wall somewhere in Mines, I assume. And then on Monday morning, she realised where she knew him from. It was one of the dads from the Crèche. Happy Monday.
There's just so many things to ask there. She went home with him and then she rode him up against the wall. How's it going, mate? You fancy watching a Netflix or, you do the dance, you get someone back. Oh, how are you? Do you want a glass of wine? Yeah, a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Tea?
Just stay in the
glass
bit.
of wine. Do you want a glass of wine?
I'm sober, man.
Yeah.
Just
too sober.
Fuck off.
But someone comes back to your house. Yeah, how are you getting on? Do you have a glass of wine? Yeah, cool. Do you want a Netflix? Now that we're here, do you fancy going? There's a wall at the edge of the estate there with jagged stones put into pebble dash wall.
Bit of moss on it.
Do you fancy rubbing do you know what I mean? Riding up against the wall. What is this? A music video for a provocative girl group in the 90s that we'll later realise were being absolutely exploited by the record labels. Do you know what I mean?
Very niche.
It's a reality. Not that niche.
Fight the power.
And that's the problem.
Okay.
That's a black power song. You need to get your power. Anyway.
Okay.
Teacher, riding dad, scum of the earth, the dad.
Yeah.
If, of course, he's married.
Well, yeah, we're assuming that he is married.
If he's a single father and he's just out for a rubby.
There you go.
Good stuff.
He was wearing his shorts to Crèche.
Tramco was very shit.
It was.
Excuse me. There was another one around the corner. Il Mondo.
Was never there.
It's that town here. They used to call it Il Agro because of the fights.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Don't think that was Rathmines.
It was a general area. Anybody remember Il Mondo? We could do something on nightclub antics, actually. But yes, riding somebody up against the wall, it's just everyone's losing in this scenario.
Yeah.
You're only doing it to be able to say you rode somebody. Surely lying down. Do you know what I mean?
It's the worst kind of...
It's just too much of a workout for everybody involved.
Yeah.
And then, oh, fuck, can they see us? What do they think? Oh, no, just stop, stand still because there's someone near us. You're being ridden up against the wall. There's no other activity that this could be mistaken for.
The Rathmines Road is notoriously busy.
Do you know what I mean? Oh, just wrap your coat around the legs just because you're covering. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't mean that it's not obvious.
Yeah.
Next.
Okay.
Hi, Mark. So this isn't my crèche, but I was speaking to a mum recently whose kids finished up in a crèche and they kept asking for the chicken curry that they got in crèche because it was basically all they ate when they were there. And she was at her wit's end trying to make her own at home. So she ended up asking the crèche for the recipe. And it turns out that it was from the Chinese up the road.
No,
Brilliant.
just completely insane. There is something wrong with that.
Very good.
There's just no way. Think of the practicalities.
I mean, crèches are very expensive.
Luca, what was yours? Was yours a 3-in-1? It was, yeah. Hugo, what was yours? You like the Peking? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no way. It would be more time efficient to just make a curry and less expensive.
I don't know.
Howie, is that the Emerald Castle? Yes. Are you sure it's not the Fortune Dynasty? One and the same. They're all the... Hiya, could I get 32 It's completely insane.
I don't know. I could see it happening.
How could you see that happening?
Because, crèches are expensive, so they probably have a pretty high food budget.
I wouldn't say that to the people who own the crèches because they'd say that all the costs are, so that's a divisive point.
I just thought it was accepted crèches are expensive. I don't have children.
Crèches are expensive, but whether they then have some sort of surplus cash to be catering the place with Asian fusion is a different... Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Maybe in Rathmines, mate.
Very good.
But not in the rest of Ireland, the real Ireland, where I am.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Anyway.
No, but surely they could maybe, they have it as a catering option.
I would be surprised if the Emerald Star are the guys providing the...
It sounds like an amazing crèche.
Also, just chicken curries.
Yeah.
That in itself, I'd be like, cool, stop.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And if I katsu doing that again...
very good.
There'd be extremely bad korma. I've done the korma thing before.
Yeah.
Do you know what the vindaloo is? No. Just naming different types of curry now.
Yeah.
I like your shirt. Is it Madras? Oh, are there cats allowed? No, what about Madras? This is a paid advertisement for BetterHelp. If you've read my book or if you listen to the podcast regularly, you'll know that I'm a huge advocate for therapy. If you haven't read my book yet, I can essentially summarise it in one sentence. Learn how to ask for help before things get too bad. I used to worry that my problems didn't qualify for therapy or I had to reach a certain stage before I could actually ask for help. The reality is, though, everybody has their own version of a big problem and a small problem. And to be honest, I actually believe that all of us could do with some help along the way. BetterHelp makes it easy to find that support. They have over 30,000 therapists worldwide who follow a strict code of conduct and are fully qualified. You don't have to say yes to everything this summer. Find support and therapy. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/roast. That's betterhelp.com/roast.
To work in the baby room in the crèche, and one day one of the fathers came in to collect his child, and he would have been known to be not that friendly. There wasn't that much chat out of him, just blunt, not friendly at all. Anyway, I proceeded to tell him about his child's day. Then I went to grab onto the child's foot to be like, oh, he needs to bring in some wellies. No, missed the child's foot, grabbed onto his trouser snake, and that was to end the conversation between me and that father, even though there wasn't much anyway, for the rest of the time until I left that job. I don't even think we made eye contact. But yeah.
You made one eye contact?
Very good.
How many people are out here just grabbing willies?
This shouldn't be an occupational hazard.
This is a occupational hazard.
Very good.
This is absolute madness. Oh, yeah, just the willies. Oh, you know yourself. No, I don't know myself. You do not just accidentally grab somebody's willy in this context. Oh, sorry. Oh, foot. Oh,
You know what I'm like?
Do you know what I mean? It's completely insane.
It seems like anatomically very weird. Like, do people carry their babies down that low for that to be possible?
I think, yeah.
I don't know.
It's the position of... It's like the thing, though, whenever... At my 18th birthday party, I've told this story before. At my 18th birthday party, I got a call from my father the next morning going, "How are you?" And I was like, "How are you? What's going on?" He's like, "Who was the fella there last night walking around with his Mickey and his pint?" Because there was one moron walking around as a joke with his penis in his pint.
A legend.
And I told a friend of mine's... I was in my friend's gaff whenever the phone rang, and I told a mate of mine's mum that, and she was like, "Oh my God." She's from Scotland. She's like, "Was it an accident?" An accident. Think about the things that would have to happen in order for that to be He goes to the urinal, puts his pint up on top of the urinal, takes his penis out, goes for a pee, takes his penis... No, doesn't take his penis. Just goes, "Yep, that's me, done." Shakes it around and then goes, "Cool, I'm not going to put my willy back into it."
Why would you?
But I'm not even going to be aware of the cool air hitting the tip. Do you know what I mean? Or the shaft or any part of it. The pubic region. I'm going to just turn around. No one in the bathroom is going to say, "Mate, your willy's out."
Yeah.
Your willy's still out. That's one of the one of the core tenets of going to the loo is that you put your penis away thereafter.
Yes.
We learn it very oftentimes in Crèche. We learn these things very early on. He gets his pint, grand. He walks out, penis dangling. Nobody bats an eyelid. He goes up, he's having a chat with somebody, and then he just goes, "Oh, I'm just going to take a drink of my pint, grand." And then, where will I rest it now? I'll just rest down rest at a waist length or up around my breast? No, that'll be too obvious. That'll be too comfortable. I'll lower it down beneath my torso, hold it between my legs, and then just wait, and then, oh, my penis is dipped in there, but I haven't noticed.
No.
Because I've lost the feeling in my dick.
Lovely.
Completely insane.
Genitals notoriously unsensitive.
Like, I don't know what's going on here. For that to have happened to 2 Crèche teachers.
If I heard it as a once-off story, I would have thought, "Oh, that's a lie." Whereas if it's happening multiple times, maybe it's just one of those classic meet cutes.
Well, I mean, somebody did say to me that they think that Crèche teachers are notoriously promiscuous. Obviously, I don't buy into that. I don't buy into anything. "Oh, well, you know, she's a twin." What? So you believe she's having sex with her sister every night? Brilliant. Well, she works in a cafe. You know what that means? No.
Nope.
Do you know what I mean? Didn't do the leaving cert? No, you can't. Like, you know what that means? No, we can't. "Well, she got a tattoo in her lower..." Have I done that?
No.
"Well, she got a tattoo in her lower back." You know what that means? What? She makes reckless decisions. She's not going to ride you, Tony. Yeah, well, apparently she did ballet up until she was in uni. Oh, great. So she's really well disciplined.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Probably has trauma from the coaching. Do you know what I mean? Maybe has a weird relationship with, like, those things.
Yeah.
Nah. What, do you think she's going to do the fucking worm in bed and ride you?
She's not
But she's able to dance. Do you know what I mean? This isn't Black Swan. This isn't Honey with a primetime Alba. You know?
Primetime Alba.
That was a primetime Alba.
Yeah.
Primetime
One
Alba.
of the greatest primes, I'd say.
Do you know what the greatest prime of all time is?
Go on.
Doesn't get the heat that it deserves. Bear with me now.
Okay.
Primetime, most beautiful of all beautiful.
Yeah.
Jennifer Connelly.
That is a very good dark horse. I'm with you there.
Okay.
Dark horse is a term. I'm not calling her a dark horse.
Okay. Let's...
You know what I mean, Mark.
You are just out to end it for yourself.
So I'm working in a little country creche, and it's pretty local people around, like families and stuff. So it's, you know, and we have a then 4-year-old who has always needed a bit more one-to-one. Difficult to navigate around. Mum doesn't work with us, so we find it difficult. But one day, this older staff member, she was sitting with him at the table, and she was playing ice creams or something, and she didn't do it the way he wanted, and he got really mad and started screaming at her and like hitting her, and threw one of the wooden little ice cream balls at her head. And she swears she had concussion, but we rang Mum just as a courtesy call when something like that happens, just say, "Look, if you can spare 5 minutes this evening, we just want to have a little chat about this incident that happened today." Didn't want to hear it. Can be difficult to deal with as it is. So when she rang 5 minutes later to collect him at the door, because we have the little phones that ring in, you could tell she was angry straight away, came storming down the hallway, was very intimidating. So we explained what had happened. We explained we didn't need her to pick him up. We just wanted to let her know what had happened, like what we can do next, work together if she was interested. But no, she stood there, looked at the staff member, looked her up and down, and quite viciously said, and I would have done the same thing.
Brilliant.
And just took the child and left. And then the child was off for the next week. And then Dad came back with the child and was like, oh, he was sick, sorry. But like, you know, we're not silly.
Brilliant. Brilliant. That's one way for a kid to learn. Like, this is the thing. It's all well and good for us to slag creche workers being riding up on walls and grabbing willies and all the rest. But the amount of shit that they have to be subjected to.
I can only imagine.
Somebody messaged in yesterday, I don't know if this can be true.
Right.
Saying that she worked in a creche in South Dublin and she got into a huge row with the mother because the mother came in and demanded to know why they wouldn't take the child on Christmas Day.
Surely not.
I don't believe that could be true. Even as somebody who grew up in the epicenter of that sort of South Dublin rot,
Yeah.
I don't think that there's... Sure, no, because nobody would think that it's open on Christmas Day. It's not to say that they wouldn't do it, by the way.
Yeah, for sure.
But like, no.
We go do caroling. We need little Charlie looked after for an hour.
It's completely preposterous. This is unfortunately just an example, though, of, like, that's where the kid doesn't stand a chance. If that's the mother's reaction to the kid being violent is, well, I would have fucking decked. Why would you have decked her? Why did I put that accent on? Do you know what I mean? That's the
Big
problem.
questions.
There we go. Big questions. Lots of questions we will never know the answer to. Quick, move along. What's ice creams? What is that game?
Yeah, I don't know.
Also, the teacher complaining of a concussion. To be fair now, I'll tell you what a concussion... Oh, brilliant. Now Mark's joining in on us.
I would have hit him.
I'll be standing beside the mother going, let's go, baby. No, but come on now. Pretending to have had a concussion from a child throwing an ice cream at you.
Yeah.
Come
It's
on.
a lot. It's a lot.
You've got 99 problems, but a concussion isn't one, am I right? Absolute horseshit comedy.
Why are you being so hard on yourself?
I just feel like that today. One of those days, the head's at me. Nevertheless, the kid doesn't stand a chance. Teacher doesn't stand a chance. Wear a scrum cap to school if you're, that is a standard occupational hazard. Some kids are going to be like...
Yeah, but they don't have the fucking like projectile ability to, put you into a...
Yeah, it's not. He's not a 37-year-old Latvian truck driver called Lisa who's doing shot put from, you know what I mean, in the Olympics. It's a child at a Fisher Price table throwing a fake ice cream at you.
Yeah.
Oh, concussion. Okay. Do you know what I mean? You're not a retired NFL player, doing donuts in the parking lot of Walmart 6 years after retiring because he had 19 unaddressed concussions. Soon to be seen in other sports and contact sports that are known. Anyway, different conversation for a different
very,
day.
very
on
different.
EVA. Let's go.
While I was in college, I worked part-time in a creche and got minimum wage. It's only about 19 or 20. And I used to have to make the kids snack and stuff in the morning. And they'd have a bit of cheese, crackers, fruit. And I got pulled to the side one day and told she'd be docking my monthly wages because the cheese slices that I was cutting for the children was too thick. How she actually even knew how thick the cheese was, I don't know, was she watching me one day or something? But yeah, docked my wages. And then at the end of the day, we clean and she was watching me and she said she'd have to dock them further. She didn't know, but said she'd have to dock them because I wasn't diluting the Fairy Up liquid or the floor cleaner and the soap for the children. Great place to work.
Is this the tightest creche in Ireland?
I think so.
What part of Cap? Do you know what I mean?
Mark, no.
It's absolutely insane, though. How big are the slices of cheese? What the hell is that?
That's a waste of time as well. Like, for the time you'd waste trying to calculate that, it would outdo the cheese.
Well, we'll say this, though.
Oh.
Do you know what is a niche hate of mine?
Go on.
People going to America and posting pictures of American sandwiches. American sandwiches look shit. Hiya, could I get 55 pieces of salted pastrami?
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? Hi, could I get, you gotta go to McGool's. Oh, brilliant.
Let's
go to McGool's in Brooklyn. And you've got your basic biatch out there in a Michael Kors in the Aloe gym gear. Do you know what I mean? with the Marc Jacobs, and it's we had to go to Bagul's. No, you didn't. It's also not an institution. It's not a mom and slop store. It's literally owned by Nike. One of these stupid Sambo shops in Williamsburg or Bushwick, and it's just like this huge
It's
thing.
impossibly tall.
You can't eat that like a Sambo. It's not a Sambo. It's a tower of meat. You got your mortadella. You're gonna have a heart. What age are you, bro? You got your mortadella. You gotta get babu. You gotta get your by the way, further away from Italy than Antarctica. Okay, I am more fucking Florentine than you are, brother. You've literally got gabagool in your veins. You haven't been, Yeah, your uncle is from Brooklyn, right?
The model there.
You're great, just like the wine nana. Your nana is from Ohio, okay?
Your nana's Geraldine.
Your nana drives around Walmart on a trolley, and she doesn't pay for scratch cards. Do you know what I mean? Oh, you got your mozzarella, your mozzarella. They love that, though. Mozzarella, you gotta get. Hey, but from Culo, what have I said to you about your mozzarella? You want to taste? You want to taste? I'm not queuing. You know, like these wanker, they give you get a taste when you're paying $37 for a mountain o' meat. Of course, I want to taste. I've also been queuing behind these
$20.
TikTok wankers for the last 76 minutes. This is gone are the days of going to America. Was just you go to Abercrombie, you get yourself a t-shirt, you're shocked that there's a bit of tax on top of the t-shirt price, so it's more expensive than you would have thought, and you go home. Yeah, you got your mozzarella, then your prosciutto, you got your prosciutto, then you got your cheese, you got your 3 types of... I don't need that many types of cheese. You utter heathens. You gastronomical, Luddites, whatever the equivalent is. Perverts. You're hog juice. You've got... Just like they do it in Italy. They don't do this. By the way, I've been to Italy.
Yeah.
They famously do not do this in Italy. Have you been to Italy? You got your just hogs.
I don't know.
I don't know, but the Crèche, it's tight.
Bad one.
If you're monitoring the slice of the CPK, the cheese per kid ratio, if your cheese per kid ratio is getting to you, it's over.
Diluting also hand wash.
Also ferry up.
Yeah.
I think it's called ferry.
Huh?
Is it ferry up?
No.
Did
you say ferry up?
She said ferry up.
Oh,
so if there's
ferry
one
down.
thing that I hate, but diluting the washing up liquid, people do it.
No, but washing up liquid, whatever, is fine. Doing it for the kids' hand wash as well. That's... I don't know.
Yeah, tight people are going to tight though.
Yeah. I was sure you wouldn't need all that for them little mitts. They're only little takes, a bit of spitty here later.
Jesus.
Do you know what I mean? I've no idea where the Crèche is. I'm assuming Cavan. Although I've already fallen out with Roscommon. So,
yeah.
You know
it's just county by county.
I'll just say it's Roscommon. I need to pin my flag to the mast. Roscommon people don't like me. That's grand.
That's fine.
Just the New York trip in general.
Oh.
Sorry, go on.
No. Go on back to New York.
I feel like New York's over.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I think New York is over. As somebody who hasn't been there very frequently.
That's about to say.
Through the lens of Instagram.
Yeah, man, New York is just...
Yeah, great to be back in the city. Back in the city. What are you talking about? Yeah, no, it feels really good to be back in the city. Oh, does it, yeah? Yeah. Oh, we're going to a cocktail bar called the Musky Pony or some shite, where it's 36 quid for a Moscow Mule, but because it's served in a silver fucking goblet with smoke coming out of its arse, you think it's cool. You're not going to see a famous actor. Bradley Cooper doesn't hang out here, okay? Do you remember when I went to New York with Darren and I basically became a paparazzo for the week?
I'm sitting here being like...
I'm happy sober, me standing outside like... Oh, God.
Greta Gerwig just looking shocked to it. Reese Witherspoon as well?
Yes. No, with a knife. Brilliant. Anyway, somebody else would have been like collecting my 2-year-old kid from the Crèche in a dungarees and had a cigarette butt in the pocket of the front of his dungarees.
Oh.
I think we have to give the benefit of the doubt to the Crèche there that she didn't go, Jason, come over here, and then ash into his bust. I'm assuming the mitts, he was just out foraging in the garden.
Yeah, foraging.
Yeah, well, kids, I think also we have to, all of this stuff, kids are still going to kid.
Completely.
Do you know that?
Yeah.
Hey, some people would say, I'm just a big bloody kidder. You're single and you're in your 30s.
Oh.
That's When guys say, I'm just a big kid, you're incapable of emotional maturity, you don't read the newspaper, and your taste in food is embarrassing. That's what, when grown men say, I'm just a big kid, you're a pervert.
I think you feel that about most people.
I see, feel what?
Like what you've just said.
What,
shit taste in food, you're a shit person, you're a loser. Goodbye.
No, that's very disingenuous. That's not fair.
I know.
That is not fair. This is sort of an act.
You've just taken on some of the big food institutions of New York, so I feel I have to back.
Oh, you guys gotta go to McGowell's. Why? Oh, it's this Italian institute. Is it? Yeah. Where's the Italians? I can't fucking see one of them, by the way. Notice that you never see any Italians in these queues. It's always just some muckers like us queuing up for, oh, you gotta go to Junk's hot dogs. Why? Because they're served out of the back of a Cadillac and the guy drapes his dick over the onions every hour and gives them the vanilla smelly taste. You gotta get the ha. Do you know what I mean?
Cross the line.
Oh, like in Sicily. You are Sicily for thinking that this is anything like Italy. This is more of a cultural smash and grab than me going, well, German, and walking through, I don't know, Brixton in a fucking Jamaican Bob Marley hat before me getting done. Me getting done. What time do you call this, Britain? 6 in the blood clot morning.
It's home time, Mark.
It's home time.
We always reach that point.
And we've reached it. Guys, good night, good day. I'll meet you at the Grift shop. I think we should start the influencer bashing. Let's go. I need a coffee. I don't need a coffee. If anything, famously, I do not need another coffee. Goodbye. Safe home. Good luck. Brilliant.
Savage. Good job.
This is a paid advertisement for BetterHelp. Look, summer's here. And I suppose my only problem with the summer is there seems to be an air of, because the weather's good and the evenings are longer, that we should all permanently be in a good mood. I certainly struggle with that pressure, okay? It can actually amplify my feelings of isolation whenever it seems like everybody else is in good form, but I'm actually not. If you feel like you're just surviving the sunshine, building in time for yourself is vital. Therapy helps you set boundaries, like saying no to that third barbecue you don't want to go to. BetterHelp is a leader in this. They've served over 6 million people globally and have a 4.9 out of 5 average rating for live sessions. You don't have to say yes to everything this summer. Find support and therapy. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/roast. That's betterhelp.com/roast.